Tuesday the 1st of January 2019. Happy New Year, everybody. This is a tribute video to my friend WORTHADD, the Italian stallion. He was at the Irish National Stud. He stood at the Irish National Stud for 7 years, but I only knew him a year and 8 months. I knew him from February 2017. He was born the 4th of May 2007. He was 11 years old. He won 9 races, 7 to 11 furlongs, 3 to 5 years. His prize money was
834,000.
834,441
euro.
And that's his prize money. And he, I was very fond of WORTHADD. He's quite a funny horse. He kind of communicated with me by nodding his head. He was kind of the equivalent to Mr. Red, as you could say, maybe. He had his own personality. I had kind of grown. I grew a very good, very close bond, I had a very close connection with WORTHADD. I was very attached to him, and you could say, maybe, and he always made me laugh. He always seemed to make me laugh, but he always seemed to make me giggle and laugh. I used to always watch videos back at home. I mean, we put all the videos back on our memory box from the end of our days at from the visits at the stud. I would watch videos back of me and WORTHADD, and I'd be literally fall off my chair laughing. He's a hilarious horse. He's so funny. He'd be just probably the funniest horse at the stud. I gave him a nickname. I called him Noddy, and now all the other horses at the stud now, they're all following suit after WORTHADD. They're all starting to nod their heads now as well. Like, and trying to think of names for them now as well. So like Invincible, like he's starting to nod his head, and Mr. Noddable Spirit, and trying to Lucy Pimpernel is starting to nod his head. So I call him Nodster, and so. But WORTHADD was kind of he was just one of my true close friends, and we were away a lot of 2018, away from the stud quite a lot. We've had a lot of problems and trouble with the cameras, and we had trouble with our car, and we even had sore foot and colds, and there's a weather forecast also kind of also upset at the time as well. So we were away a lot of October. The last proper interaction I had with WORTHADD was probably the 6th of October. That was the last interaction I had with WORTHADD, was the 6th of October. And we went back, we charged our camera on which would have been the 7th of October, was the Monday. We went the last day I was with WORTHADD was the 6th, which was the Sunday, and the Monday, the 7th, we had charged our camera like we normally would do for the following day, which would have been the Tuesday the 8th, because we always go and stud on the Tuesday, and we deleted our videos from the previous day. We always deleted our videos from the previous day as we go to the stud, and it was working fine at home. But it was only when we went to the stud, we went to the Living Legends, that the camera wouldn't work. We were going to start filming and the camera wouldn't work. We tried a few tests at the restaurant, and I went and we tried to charge it a few times. We tried to get it to work, and it wouldn't come on. And we said, I'm not going anywhere till I see the horses. We travelled, it takes at least an hour to get to the stud. So I said, I'm not going anywhere till I see the horses. So I went off and went out to the stallions while Liam waited for me in the coffee shop. So I walked the whole way from the restaurant to the stallions paddocks, practically in tears. I was crying the whole way from this restaurant to the stallions paddocks, and I had the whole place to myself. To both sides of the paddocks, I was on my own. Nobody around, no tourists, no staff. It's just me and the horse, and they're all at the fence except Invincible. Even WORTHADD was at the fence, Gay Force, all of them. Pallavicini was dribbling kind of foam out of his mouth, and he was biting the fence, and WORTHADD. Tuesday, 6th of October was the last day I had filmed WORTHADD. But Tuesday was the last interaction I had with WORTHADD. And he only stayed at the fence for about 2 minutes, and then he went up to the side of his fence. But Tuesday was the last interaction I had with WORTHADD, with the 6th was the last day I filmed them, and then after that we were away. The following day, the 7th, or the 9th. It was the 9th, wasn't it? The 9th, the Wednesday. We went to Park City with our camera and the receipt, plus all the duplications and all the bits and pieces, the box, the camera, everything, but at the Park City where we bought it. We tried to get a replacement, and no. The man even tried to get onto his boss, he tried to get a replacement, and he said, no, we try and bring it in and get it repaired. And we're waiting like, what, over 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
3 weeks or something. And we had no luck, we couldn't get a replacement. So we had to wait till like nearly 2 weeks, over 2 weeks before we can get back to the stud. We were back on the 25th of October. And that was the next day we got back. And I went down all the stallion stores as I normally do. And as I went down to number 9, the WORTHADD stall, there was no straw. And I knew instantly that he wasn't there. And I knew months previous that he wasn't going to. I knew previously that I had a feeling, like with my gut, so I had a gut feeling previously that he wasn't going to stay at the stud because he wasn't doing so well with his fees and with his offspring. His offspring weren't doing so well at the races. I had a gut feeling that he wasn't going to stay at the stud, and I knew instantly that he wasn't going to stay. And I was right. My gut feeling was right. There was no straw in the stall, and he was gone. And I went out of the paddocks, and there was no sign of him in the paddocks. His poster had gone, his plaque was gone, his name was gone, and I knew that we met up with a cleaner. She was feeding a list of pimpernel leaves or something, and she had said that he'd gone, sold off to a private owner or private stud or somewhere in France. And I asked how long had he gone. He said about 4 days ago, which would have been the Monday 22nd of October. And that was quite sudden. Like, you know, the season hadn't been over yet. It wasn't even over till the 4th of November. And I was literally shocked, and I still am shocked. I still haven't gone over it. I don't think I'll ever get over it. And I'm watching videos of me and WORTHADD. It's very painful watching them. Each time I watch WORTHADD and video of this breakdown and practically in tears. I don't think I'll ever get over the loss of WORTHADD, because I love that horse with my life, my best friend, you know, and I don't think I'll ever get over it. Each time I watch him, I break down in tears. And the closest I have with WORTHADD is videos and photographs. It's not the same. But now, since I discovered now he has his own website, WORTHADD.com. So I can look up videos and there's photographs on it as well, and there's all information about the stud fee. His stud fee is 2,800, and which is lower than what his fee was over here. His fee here was 5,000, and it's got down over in France. So they have euros over in France apparently. It's the same as it is here, and his fee's gone down over there to 2,800. And I'm not too sure what way their season works out. It's probably the same over there as it is here, but apparently I got an email not long after he left from the French stud. I got very emotional, and when I received it, I announced it to my viewers that actual morning at the stud. About the email I received from the stud announcing that he arrived safely, but he's a little bit disorientated, a bit confused, but he's happy and well, and everything's fine. But he's a little bit disorientated, a bit and he's kind of confused, but he's happy. And so I was delighted. I got very emotional when I received it, and she said she'd keep me updated. And I replied back and said thank you for the email, and I asked her to send me some photographs. She sent me 2 photographs, one of them in the stall and one of them in his paddock, and that's probably the last email I got from her, the last contact I got from her. And I sent her a few other emails since then, and she hasn't replied back since. And I even sent her a Christmas email, wishing a Happy New Year and everything else, and asking how WORTHADD was. Not even a reply back from that. I sent about 14, 15 emails, not even a reply back. So I'm not happy about that at all now, but he has his own website, and there was a video on it of him in his paddock, of him being paraded up and down, and of him in his paddock. So and there's a few videos of some of his races as well that he did. So and some images. So so I can't get over. He's famous. He has his own website. But I do miss him like you never know, like hell. But Gay Force, my other friend, as you know, he's on his last chance. So he's only got another. They only give him another year. But WORTHADD, he is going to be sorely missed at the stud. So I don't know how I'm going to break the news out to my viewers now. In the next few weeks, we're coming back in 6 weeks' time. I don't know how I'm going to break it to my viewers, but it's going to be very difficult. But Liam's going to have to be very strong for me. But so I'm literally gutted.
I'll head off now, Tanya. Head off now.
I'm gutted. Listen, so folks, thank you so thank you so much, and wish WORTHADD the best of luck, and I wish him luck too, and in his future. Thank you, bye.